Yes, we are live.
Uh,
All right, fantastic. The game is up. 3 hours and 35 minutes. 15 of 60 fates solved. Oh my
Quite a ways
yay.
to go.
We're a quarter of the way there.
Whew. You guys are going to really work me to the bone. The remaining 45.
Did we just jump into the stream without like an introduction or anything? We're just like, nope, go.
Well, I mean, I could give a quick introduction, but basically, with 15 fates done and 8 of the 10 chapters completed, we're on the final 2 chapters that I'm going to unlock and do. And it has been crazy because, we're on this timeline. It all started with a cargo crate falling on somebody, and then we just go from crazy scene and crazy scene, sea monsters, possessed people, the freaking Kraken, and now,
And it feels like forever ago since we were at the Kraken.
yeah, and now we gotta deal with all the other inner workings, like, um, maybe there's definitely some disdain among the crew, because murder happens, and then people freaking get shot in a firing line like this guy over here. So there's a lot I don't know.
One more chapter to watch.
There's one more chapter because we can't. Chapter 8 is the secret chapter that we're not allowed to watch until we're done with everything else.
Yep.
Now, if I may have a reminder, where can I find the start of this?
You were literally standing
were
in front of it when you started.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty sure we ended standing right in front of the bodies, so we would remember which body it was that we were supposed to go into next.
And then you started walking away. And you
And
just
then
walked
you
past
just
it.
passed it. Yep,
There it
right
is.
there, right there.
this is new?
Yep.
Yep, that's the new one.
Welcome to chapter
Ahoy!
4.
4, yeah.
Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Oh no!
Good job, you held your fire.
Yeah, that's one of the Formation, yeah. Where are you? Second mate's dead.
Yep.
So we know who killed them, we just don't have a name for this guy. Looks like that's one of the sea creatures they brought on board. Looks like a mermaid. And... is he already dead? No, he's probably sleeping. Hard to tell. But this, I presume this is the end of the chapter.
Usually is.
We got more over here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that shell. What's it doing here? This is in a carpenter's workshop as well.
Hmm.
Curious. The Calling.
Calling.
A lot of stuff happening around the Canary Islands, and we have that shell.
Yep.
The corpse was moved post-mortem, yes. Well, he was shot. We just don't know. No, not poisoned. Shot. Well. Not much we can learn from the scene. So let's just move on. Ah, there, another dead body. He really was dead.
Yep.
See what happened to him.
But where was his body moved to?
Probably where you're standing.
Haha! Well, thank you, game. Scene 5. So he was hunting merfolk. And there's something in that chest over there. What? Did he burn?
Hmm.
I have no idea what that is. I think that's fire. That's not where they kept the shell, I believe. Shell's right here. I mean... I wish I knew what that was. Gotta look through all the deaths and see what makes sense. Are you there, Miss Slim? Poor guy.
Any idea how he died?
Let's see. Burned. Expired. No, I don't think that makes sense. Fell, froze, exploded, electrocuted. Struck, suicide. Eaten, no. Looks like he burned somehow. Maybe a future scene will tell me how that happened.
Well, technically past scene, but yeah.
Yeah. Just move on. We have someone else in the boat. Who are you? So we're gonna have 3 bodies in a row? Yes, we are.
All your ducks in a row.
Oh no. Oh dear. What the heck is this?
Very good question.
So you reached inside. It looks like it's some sort of spiritual energy, I guess, supernatural energy. But she was speared.
That's not her.
More people dead. A lot of people dead. Jeez. So he was just cowering the whole time. Oh, what the heck? So this is the guy who had the shell. The merfolk that got the shell. Looks like it was part of their hair, I guess. But calling.
Miss Lim.
We already know her name though, yeah.
We don't know how she died, do we?
No.
See if you can find the body.
Nope. Not you. Not you.
I think she's in the other boat. There
Oh.
she is.
Looks like... Ah, shoot.
It doesn't look like anything now.
Can always go back. So this is just a whole murder boat party.
You still breathing? Can you roll?
Oh, Hagen.
Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Oh dear. Looks like someone drowned. This guy drowned. Was he bitten?
That's Lim.
It looks like her neck's being bitten. Yeah, I think that's clearly a bite. That's creepy. And these two are having a fight. The guy that opens this forbidden box. Wow, this whole chapter is going to take place at sea. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Accessible through another corpse. Annoying.
A bit, yes.
Alright, so you drowned, unfortunately.
Was he?
Pretty beast. Yeah.
That's
don't-
not
don't
who...
think you weren't looking at the right person there.
No, you weren't.
Oh, shoot.
The one who we're looking at is
Nope.
behind you.
Yep, behind you. Behind. Not that guy. That guy. Not
Not
that
him.
guy.
To the right.
That
There.
guy. There you go.
What happened to him? I mean, it is showing the moment of death, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
The moment he died.
I can't tell. Let's see. Clubbed, clawed, crushed, torn apart, strangled, I think. I know the guy, but I need to identify him. I have not identified this man yet. He can't be identified yet. Let me look at... Oh, Hagen, you still breathing? Can you row?
Must have been talking to someone else.
Yeah.
But who?
Help!
Well, Hagen.
Oh, yeah, O'Hagan. But who's O'Hagan?
That's the question.
I mean, this guy's clearly dead, so it can't be him. It's gotta be someone that's alive. This guy's not O'Hagan because he's a Formosan. I mean, that makes sense with the nationality.
Formosan, aye.
Formosan. So it's probably this guy. This is our O'Hagan. Alright. Yeah, I can see him being Irish. Even though for 3 Diamond 1, that seems really easy if that were the case. So maybe it's not him.
Yeah. Leave it and we'll see what happens.
Yep.
He does not look like an Irishman, so I'm ignoring him. I mean, that's not him. And everyone else is dead, so... Just logically, whoever's still alive, it's this guy. Before he was yanked. Although we don't see him die, do we? Yeah, it's just hard to tell what happened to him.
Maybe the next thing will give a hint.
Keep rowing! Where is
Bang! There we go.
something there? I see it! Give us a weapon! Shoot it! Mike and I! Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
There we go. So looks like, yeah, he was killed by. Do I even classify this as a beast? Sure, I guess. It's a mermaid, so.
That is quite an attack.
Yep, so we know who you are.
Do we?
Yeah, his name was said.
Was it?
I thought I'd heard it. It's gotta be one of the Formosans.
Is the guy you're looking at the Formosan?
The guy guarding the chest. No, it's this guy. There we go. That's him. Once I get the dialogue, so I'm gonna wait. I think the dialogue said bang.
Why don't you go behind Bang and see what his circumstance is right at the moment?
Yeah, he's being tied up.
Being tied up?
He is tied up. And then the guy behind him was speared. Yeah, you were speared. No, not for an enemy. I mean, does the game count or care if I say beast or enemy?
Yes.
I'm gonna say it's not a beast. I mean, it's clearly a person.
Is it a person?
It's a mermaid. Okay? So I don't know. Say foreign enemy.
It won't accept for an enemy. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Alright, fine, we'll go with beast. I'm not sure what will count as foreign enemy in this game. Yeah, so
But you did say you think you saw a name.
Yeah. Bang! The chest!
In what language?
This looks different than this one.
It's the same language. Those
Yeah,
two.
so it's Formosan. So you're Bang. Here we go.
Huzzah!
Alright, which ones did I get right? You. Cool. And the cook. Yep, that's right. And the carpenter's mate, which I'm glad I did deduce.
Alright, up to 18.
Well done.
Almost the third mark.
And now that you know that's Bang, what else can you figure out?
The last Formosan. Process of elimination. Okay, yep, this one. I have not identified you. There you go.
And
Easy.
what were those two involved in? Because now that you know their names, you can figure out more. Maybe a few others. For example, didn't he shoot someone? And didn't Bang kill someone?
Bang did kill somebody, yeah. I have to go back into memory to figure out who, but it was the guy right by the chest.
You can just open up the book and then turn the page to that right one.
Ah, yes, the long way.
Yeah, right here. So he was killed by Bang. Strangled. We don't know who this man is, but there you go.
And didn't the other guy shoot someone?
I have to go back to some of these memories to see who was doing what.
What, this guy who got strangled?
No,
No,
not
I
him.
was talking about
The other Formosan that you identified. Didn't he shoot someone?
I need to...
I would just let Zeus go back and to these memories himself and piece this together.
I'm gonna bookmark the memories. How about that? Well,
That's useful.
That's what the bookmark tab is for.
so where did I see him? Unholy Captives. And then he was part of the Bitter Cold chapters. Not doing much there. I think I have to go back to this memory.
No, there's one more that you didn't look at.
Oh, there you go.
And also above. On the one on top.
But that I'm doing this chapter right now.
You are. But that was that was in the
Oh.
last part.
Yeah. He shot the second mate. The last one. So he wasn't even out here. He was still on the boat. And then for some reason he shot the second mate, the lone survivor of this crazy expedition. Alright, let's see who's the last one who died, or the first one who died here. It's another guy that was speared.
Keep course due east. You'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You've packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你玩抓不？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落去水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
Well, there you go. Already. So the first victim is this dude. He barely survived.
Talk about close.
Didn't it say you have to row for 3 days, something like that?
They would.
That was the
march the
idea.
Canaries.
They were rowing somewhere. Oh, the Canaries, they said. They were trying to head to the Canary Islands.
He's holding a gun here.
Yep.
The only guy with the gun. Which one I say was the Irishman? This one. He was part of the firing squad. And then somebody at the firing squad shot the guy who was hanging there, so gotta identify all the people on the firing squad. Alright. Speared by beast.
Walk out the door, and you'll open up, and you'll be able to see what else came out of the chapter. The chapter will be completed.
Yeah.
Is my point.
I'm still not sure. Maybe I hope they talk about this chest a bit more, about what's in it. It looked like some supernatural stuff, and it killed. Oh shoot, no. I know what happened to the lady. She was bit. Clawed? No. Not decapitated. Struck. No. Shot? No. I mean, I just saw her in the memory. I guess she was strangled then.
Or eaten.
Oh. Really? You call that eaten? I guess.
What else do you do with the mouth?
You bite people. And you eat. I was looking for a bite, but I guess eaten makes sense.
It's the
game will-
closest you can get.
The game will accept multiple answers for that one.
Now, as far as everybody else,
Once you step out, you'll be able to see the ones who don't have bodies.
yeah, the one I gotta infer from the information. Two of them. I think one of them was shown being speared.
If they were speared, you would have found the body.
Oh, then I know one of them drowned because they had the tail around. Yeah. So I know one of them drowned. I'm not sure about the other, but I think both of them drowning makes sense because that's how they disappeared from the crime. Not the crime scene. The boats.
Boy! In there somewhere! Storm's coming! Finish your business and climb down here!
Now, this is basically telling you you've explored every memory.
Ah.
There are no more bodies to find. All you can do now is go back into the memories and solve what you can. If you wish, you can get off the boat and, well, get off the ship and get into the little boat, at which point you will leave and the book will be considered as completed as it can be. That'll be a bad ending since you basically did not finish it. You can spend as much time as you want here going through the memories and trying to figure out as much as you can, including finishing the whole book if you can.
I can't get to
Sans was
chapter
in
8
chapter
though.
8. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
You
no way to
cannot
access
get
chapter 8 until.
You can't access chapter 8 until you leave the boat. In order to get into chapter 8, you have to have solved... I think you have to solve all the fates in order to get into chapter 8. Because I know there's 3 different endings. There's the bad ending, there's the okay ending, and there's the good ending. And it's all dependent on what percentage of the book you have completed.
I mean, this is always not a cause of death for anybody. This just killed the creatures, basically. So he was speared. As far as my unknown fates, where do I go? I think it's at the end of the chapter. There we go. So I need to track this dude. He was on part 1 all the way through part 3.
You need to get into part 3. Remember, parts 1 through 3 can only be accessed... In this chapter, parts 1 through 3 can only be accessed through other corpses.
Here's part 3. Okay.
You're still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Alright, so this guy clearly is dragged into the depths.
Yep.
That is... I have the right one, yeah?
Yep.
There we go. You drowned by a beast. So I think I have the wrong identity on him. Because I should have solved 3 fates by now.
I don't believe so. You clearly haven't. So keep looking. Keep trying to figure things out.
There's this guy right here. So you are part of just 1 and 2.
Well, the last one he was seen in was part 2.
And murder. Interesting.
That was
Well-
before this.
Murder happens before this point.
Alright, so I gotta get to part 2. Here we go. Alright, so now I gotta find... I don't have his name.
Meet you.
Where is it? Where? Something there. I see it. Give us
No, that's Patrick. That's the guy who died. So... Yep, he drowned too. Hooray! Or devoured. I think the game will take either answer. No. If he was devoured, he'd be on the ship, so he drowned. So, 2 drownings. So, now I gotta go into another... I probably have to go in chapter 3 or maybe chapter 1 to figure him out. He's not in a lot of memories, just 4 memories to figure out his identity.
Yep.
Now that you've got like pretty much all of the causes of death sorted out, this is
Well-
where the game sort of really begins.
Yeah.
Most of the causes of death. There are
Most
still
of
a
them,
few
yeah.
that you need to figure out. Some who went missing and you don't know where they are or what happened to them, and some who you just didn't figure out who it was who killed them.
Yeah.
Let's see what this guy has been in. So obviously you're on 3 chapters on the boat. It's hard. I mean, if you're part of the firing scene, that's not going to show much at all, unless you're part of the firing squad. Ah, shoot. The other chapter you're part of, Murder Part 3. So the murder chapters and these chapters. So I can probably knock out identities if I go back to Murder Part 3 at this point. I hope. So let's go to Murder Part 3. So, Murder Part 3, if I go on the map, the location of that marker is where the body is, yeah?
Correct.
If you go to, you can open to the book. You can open to chapter Murder Part 3 in the book,
Yeah.
and it'll show you where the memory is on the map.
So looks like it's the corpse hanging outside the window.
On this deck.
Wrong deck. Yep. Deck.
Yep, here we go. Part 3.
on your toes.
Alright, so now I gotta figure out... Alright, I do have some dialogue here. How can you do this? Load her up. We best push off. Slack the lifts, lower the boats. The whole crew will be on top of us. Okay.
Slack the lifts and lower the boats! The whole crew will be on us!
Give it up.
So here he is. Hey, you're hard to figure out. I mean, I'm any memory of this, and I'm just gonna discount it. I mean, I'm not sure what I can find. Everyone's just kind of standing around watching the firing squad happen. But it is the earliest memory. Alright, so gathering from his clothes, I mean, he looks... I don't know, Asian kind
What
of?
can his clothes tell you?
Let me check the crew map. Persia, Scotland. He might be Chinese, maybe.
Think of it this way. Clothes do sometimes help figure out things like where they're from, but
Yeah,
that's not the only thing they can tell you.
it can tell you what role they have on the ship, like a uniform. Like the seamen look all the same. Same with the top men, for the most part. And I've saw a bunch of the top men in the scene with the lightning striking one of the dudes. They're mostly up there, with the exception of one.
So if that's the case, what does that outfit most likely imply? Is there anyone with that outfit you figured out?
Oh, I can look.
I think at this point we should not try to guide Zeus so much, let him figure everything out himself.
Yeah, you're right. There's people here that are wearing the same exact uniform. First mate? Steward. Let me go back to my little jargon thing. Glossary. A steward. Servant to an officer or higher rated crew member performing general duties for the comfort of their employer. Possible. Mate. Officer or tradesman supports and assists their superior. General mates help to run the ship and serve at the captain's request. Tradesman mates serve their superior. So if I look at my possibilities, alright, so of the mates we have 3 mates left, 1, 2, 3, and then the stewards, 1, 2, 3. And I know if it's one of those two, I don't know, he doesn't really look like an Englishman. But I guess that doesn't really matter. It's just, if they're uniform matches, they belong. Because, I mean, I already confirmed him. I think with him, it's process elimination, unfortunately. He might be Gunner's. Gunner's mate or gun? No. No. Stewards, because it's a steward uniform. 1, 2. Is it? 1, 2, 3. Let me go back to the stupid screen.
You can open the book without having to like look at somebody.
Yeah, the tab key.
1, 2, 3. So the mates wear hats. So he is one of 3 names here. Gunner. Well, he's confirmed. He's confirmed. Carpenter mate. He's got to be a mate. No, he's got to. Yeah, he's a mate. Where have I seen him? 12 memories. My goodness. So 4th mate, bosun's mate, gunner's mate. Okay. So I know I saw a top man somewhere. These are top men. Probably all these guys over here. Yeah, I remember seeing these guys. Surgeon's mate. Okay, yeah. So the uniform's not the same because surgeon's mate looks different than. Oh no, that's mate, not steward. Yeah, but then with the mates, they're wearing hats. He's not wearing a hat. He's just wearing an apron. I mean, I already confirmed him. He's the steward. Probably passengers. Some topmen. So there's some topmen there and some topmen down here. The seaman look. I mean, they have a style, but it's not. There's not really a uniform. Yeah, he met an unknown fate, and there's some people that are just unknown. At least with these people, I have already confirmed their identities. Yeah, these ladies don't appear. So maybe these two are related. Yeah, it's tough, because the one I'm working on is this dude over here. Who are you? You're part of the firing squad. Who are the gunners on the ship?
There's only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you don't have to be a gunner or a gunner's mate to be on the firing squad.
I believe the gunners are basically effectively in charge of the armory.
Well, the term is in the glossary, I'm pretty sure.
True.
Yeah, she's being held hostage, I guess, because they're about to go on the boat with the rest of the Formosans, except for one. Yeah, so all of you end up dying. You're an unknown soul, sadly. Okay, well, maybe I can. I mean, he has 3. Maybe I just gotta look at everybody and, you know, start from the easiest and go up. So instead of going, because I'm going straight for the hard stuff. Shoot. So
Yeah, don't forget, some of these really can only be figured out through process of elimination. So if you have too many options at the moment, it's
yeah, it's not
likely
worth it.
you're not actually going to be able to figure it. At least not through logical deduction.
Yep, just gotta find someone who's 2 or lower. Yeah, a lot of these guys are 3 diamonds. Oh, there we go. 1. Why are you easy? Alright, let's track the memories. So, loose cargo, and then bitter cold. So the first 2 chapters. Ah, damn it! I lost track of him.
I know there's a button I know to flip to the beginning of the book. Yep, there you go.
I lost him. Where are you? This one? No.
Oh, the one right next to him.
Perished in... I think I already determined he died from illness. So maybe I can just go to the first 2. Well, I can just go to... There's only one big memory in the first chapter. It's just the cargo falling, so I can probably deduce his role, maybe. But then again, a lot of people work under there, but we'll see once I take a look. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. Now I gotta remember. Looks like it's on the very bottom of the ship. so right here. Hopefully I find the guy. 'Cause there's a lot of people in this scene. Not you. Yeah, not you. Nope, not you either. There's my guy. He's just carrying stuff down to the hold. Make way, coming through. Orlop stirred, neath the tiller. Lower away. Orlop stern, let me check the glossary. Or is that a name?
It's,
No, it's not a
part of
name.
the ship.
Yeah.
Orlop meaning orlop deck, stern meaning back of the ship.
Ah. So it's not that, it's the ship. Yeah, you're right. Let me look at the dialogue again. The dialogue states, neath the tiller. Stern is the back, okay. Yeah, it doesn't really say a name. Alright, well, so I know he carried stuff down here. If I get one more fade, I should have more locked in. Yeah, you're hard to figure out. Alright, so basically he only shows up here and that's pretty much it. And he shows up dying. How's this guy level 1?
Why not go take a look at where he died? Maybe that'll help.
That's what I'm gonna do, because it's my only other lead. Bitter cold, so he can be found Orlop deck towards surgery. Not that way, this way.
Up a floor.
Oh, this is the cargo deck.
Yep. Behind you.
Not there.
Other end of the ship.
Ah, shoot. Yeah, it's the carpenter area. Okay, you were... Is this it? Yes. You're in a body bag, that's why.
No, this is not him. This is somebody else.
Okay, let's check.
No, but he was in this one.
He
Yeah.
was in this scene, though, yeah.
Saya tutup. Good deal.
Nope, not there. Not here.
I think that was actually the guy, wasn't it?
No.
No, it wasn't him.
Oh.
Everyone just sleeping. Oh. That's him. He's just waking up. Alright, well, this is not going to tell me anything. I gotta check out the other death. Other scene. His death scene. So, this one...
It's right there on the stairs.
Right. Well, same as the other fellow, some lung disease, not consumption, made worse by the cold. Will it spread? If so, we all have it. They must have picked it up at the last Scar house. I checked all hands now. Everyone is healthy. And him, what are his chances? I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
I can't think of the word laudanum without thinking of amnesia.
Same as the other fellow. Did I identify the fellow from chapter 1? Solomon Syed, yes. Is he related? What was Syed?
You're not gonna find him on this list because you already named him.
But I believe he was one of the Indians.
Yeah, Syed's one of the Indians.
There's one other Indian. No, there's more. Renfried, Akbar, Wasim.
Admiral Akbar?
Ship steward.
What are his chances?
I gave him some love. We'll see.
Surgeon's mate, okay, so just chilling. I think these are the same Indian fellows. Maybe. Nope. Well, for 1 diamond, I'm stumped. Checking the dialogue one more time. What the heck is the Lascar house? What does that mean? Back cover? No.
You're not gonna find it in the glossary.
Yeah, I think Lascar House is probably like a whorehouse or something.
I'll look it up. Because I know. Pretty sure I know what it means. I just want to make sure.
I mean, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna make a guess because I'm right at the fate. So.
What? Don't no. Don't brute force it.
I'll just tell you one thing.
I have no idea.
When you-
I have no idea for this 1 diamond guy.
I'll tell you one thing here. And I'm just gonna say it. You're doing something similar to what you did when you were playing Myst, and that is coming into an area, zooming the camera all over the place, and then just moving on. You're not taking your time and looking carefully. There are some instances where you need to take your time, look around the area, and see if there's maybe something, a small clue, or something that you missed because you just scanned over it because you're jumping your camera all over the place.
Okay.
It may be this memory, it may be another, but you're doing that a lot.
He's
Look
only
at the
in 4
memories and take your time. Move your mouse a little slower, and maybe you'll notice something.
I don't think it's his memory then. I don't see a name. I don't see any clear marking. I guess I'll go back 1 memory. I'll check that out one more time.
Yeah. Okay. Lascar house is exactly what I thought it was.
What is it?
It's it's like a workhouse in India.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Is there a literal name anywhere?
Sayed? Sayed Uto. Good deal.
I don't see names. Don't see. Just people sleeping. This is the only active area of the memory. And then the 3 Russians over here. Which I believe I identified 2 of them. Or, no, I identified 1 of them, I think. Yeah, just 1. I identified probably. Wait, O'Hagan? No. This guy's an O'Hagan. He's got to be one of the Russians. So I messed up on that. I messed up on him, I think. Or did I? I now contradicted myself. Okay, anywhere on the cargo. Anywhere. Okay, let me... So the only other place besides this part of the ship is just the cargo hold.
Yep.
Well, might as well go back there. Figure it out.
I mean, if you can't get this guy, I mean, you can just, maybe try somebody else.
Yeah, I know. Typical. Come back to it later. Yay. Alright, so there's that one, and there's, I think, a body moved post-mortem.
Yeah, it's in,
A
one
barrel.
of
The
the
body
rooms.
that moved post-mortem isn't going to give any difference. It was the body that was inside the crate. It gives no difference in what you'd see.
Well, it gives a slight difference, but they're pretty much the same scene. The
Yeah.
only difference is that some people have turned their heads to look towards the crash.
Okay. He's literally carrying cargo down the ship. Yep, I have no idea. I have no idea about that guy. I'm just gonna pick someone else.
I think there's one area you might be able to figure out a fair few. I forget the exact name of the chapter. It might have been the Mutiny. It's the one where it's literally just person dies, and then another person dies, and then another person dies. Maybe it
I
was.
mean, to be fair, that
That's a
kind
lot
of
of
happens a lot.
No, go back to the chapters. I'm trying to remember. It was after the Doom. Go to the Escape. Yeah, I think. Yes, it was the Escape, because it's literally this guy dies, and then he's killed by someone else, and then he's killed by someone else. So if you can go through those, go backwards, you might be able to figure a few out. Maybe.
You saw me struggle with one of them. I doubt I can figure out these guys, but I can try this guy at least. Well, I identified him. I just didn't know who killed him. Well, maybe I do now. I mean, let me go back and check. So this is 9-2. 9-2 is
One of the bodies
Top.
that's like on the very top of the ship, yeah.
okay. Well, why not? Gotta give it a good old college try before I just write it off and be like, screw it.
I'm not gonna let you say screw it. I will make you figure all of these out logically.
I'm a bit more forgiving. I don't think it's that one. He's a bit further back.
It's the one that's on the ground, I believe, yeah.
9-2. Yep.
I'm a bit more forgiving. I won't be too upset if you do a few guesses.
Okay, so I do have an identity. Yeah. So if I get this right, this will get me a fate, probably. So your name is Leonid Volkov. Leonid. Sweet.
Hey, there you go.
So I was right about him. Let's see which others I was right about. Obviously him. I was right about Edward Nichols.
Mm-hmm.
You did give me a little help on that one, so thanks. And then this one is Chiotan. Yeah. That was just process of elimination.
That also, though, confirms for you that that other guy is not Patrick O'Hagan.
Yeah. He's one of the
Indeed.
Russians.
So,
He's-
since you have those solved, I'm going to say, open up the book, go back to the beginning, and then flip page by page just to see which ones you put everything in that are inaccurate.
I don't remember.
Well, that's why you're flipping. That's why you open up the book and just flip through page by page.
Well, how will I know
If
which
it's
one I'm not
if
certain
it's
of?
one that you've completely filled out, then it's inaccurate.
Yeah, so you're looking for anything that's typeset versus anything that still has a little note attached to it.
Okay, well, good. This is just incomplete.
Yep, you've got an unknown there. You have an unknown there. Unknown.
Unknown,
Yep, that's fine. Unknown.
unknown, unknown.
Yeah. I'm very sure I'm correct about this one.
Then the cause of death is wrong, if you're that sure that the name is right.
Yeah.
And I guess it wasn't devoured. Probably clawed then.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, like, devoured is way more gruesome than what happened here.
Yeah. Thought she was
Yeah.
bitten.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought the game would accept Eaton there.
So did I.
guess not.
Burn to death.
That one is right.
Yep. So
Yeah,
not
for the
Copenhagen is wrong.
wrong.
For the burn
So
to
that
death
is-
one,
It's one of the
it'll
Russians.
it will accept poison.
So it
So
is.
that is not Patrick O'Hagan.
It's one of the Russians. So
Well, you've got two Russians, unfortunately, so you don't know which one is which.
no. So for the sake of, not being cheap, I'm just gonna say unknown. But I know that guy's
Which
a Russian.
means one of the other people who was there at the time must be it. You'll have to go back and check. But let's finish flipping through, see if there's any others.
Nope.
That's still unknown.
Clear. Nope.
Unknown. Got that one. Got another unknown.
Nope. He's right.
No, he's known.
Nope.
Unknown.
Nope. Definitely not.
Unknown and unknown. Double unknown.
Mm. No.
Unknown attacker.
Nope.
Unknown. Unknown.
Nope.
Unknown. This will happen a fair bit.
Yep.
Well, now we're almost at the end.
At some
A
point, you're gonna
whole load
be
of
able to-
people who went missing in the Doom.
Yeah.
That'll be something to try and look around and figure out.
Skip chapter 8. No, that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Unknown. I know the name is correct. Just I don't
Mhm.
know his attacker.
Yep, that's another thing you have to keep in mind. If you get someone correct, if you get somebody else correct with like their attacker, that means you can confirm the name even if they themselves aren't confirmed in the book.
Okay.
That's why I suggested this one, because in these few parts at the end, it's literally, oh, this person was killed by someone who was immediately killed by someone else, who was immediately killed by someone else. So if you can get that string correct, that one you can figure out.
Oh, the surgeon went unknown. That's interesting. And then I think, yep, Beanie Guy. Beanie Guy is apparently easy to figure out. Apparently, I don't trust it. No, unknown soul. But this is another link. Kind of.
And it all ends with Captain.
Yeah. So honestly, that doesn't really give me too much more information. Now I got to go back and.
Well, you did find another single diamond in I almost said his name. You did find another single diamond in Beanie Guy. So maybe you can figure him out.
I mean, I guess if I want to keep going in that order.
The only thing I'd suggest first is that since you
Jeez.
know who O'Hagan is not, maybe you can go and figure out who it is. Who is O'Hagan? Go back to that one and make a guess. Maybe it's one of the others.
Yeah. Alright, so it's gotta be... O'Hagan was, I think, in 3. Part 3.
This is also going to be a time where you start memorizing everybody's face. And you're like, all right, I know who this person is. I know who this person is. You can track them without even using their name.
So it's one of these fellows.
Maybe.
This guy's not O'Hagan. So wouldn't it be this other guy be O'Hagan?
Well, do you recognize him from anywhere?
Bookmark memories. Murder. And then the bitter cold. Yeah, okay. He was playing cards. The one that went missing. So I gotta figure out what chapter O'Hagan was mentioned.
It was in that chapter. The
Yes,
one you're in
it's
now.
It's in this chapter
It is.
somewhere.
Nope. Part 3.
There it is.
Alright, part 3, let me... Yep, part 3.
O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Alright, let me look at the dialogue again. Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake.
We know who Nichols is.
Yeah.
He's the guy cowering in the boat.
Yeah, he's the only guy with the gun. So he's the one who says O'Hagan.
No, he's
No.
not the one who says
The vic-
O'Hagan. The one
the
who says
victim is-
O'Hagan is the one getting attacked by the guy.
Yeah,
The
the
one
victim
being
is one
dragged off the boat is not O'Hagan. You've
This
confirmed
guy.
that. Yes.
Yeah, that's the
he's
guy
the
who
one
was.
who shouted it.
Yep.
He says O'Hagan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So he is not O'Hagan. There's who else is left?
It'd have to be this guy.
Well, there is one other guy on the other boat. On the other boat.
Let me check the dialogue again. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Why is he saying help? The guy that's strangling him.
No, I think it's
Not his own help.
Oh
yeah,
no,
the one
that
yelling
might be.
help is the girl.
Yeah, it might be the woman. Yeah. That might be O'Hagan then. Oh, am I? Is that correct? He looks like an Irishman. So he's a Russian. That guy... We know him, we know them. I don't know if I identified this guy. No, I have not. He's the mystery dude. And I think I identified him. No, I didn't. Shoot. Fine. Well. Wait, no, he's a corpse. Well. If he is O'Hagan.
Need to identify some more.
Well. No, I'm just gonna leave the memory. Well, I need to find more 1 diamonds then.
Well, you found a 1 diamond in Beanie Guy.
Yeah.
I think that was the only other 1 diamond that's out there.
At the same time, I think he's basically going to be in almost everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17 memories.
He makes it to pretty much the end of the tale, so...
Then I don't even know if he's worth trying to figure out, because it's... Yeah, more information, but what exactly is he doing? The end is not really going to help me, because things happen very quickly.
Sometimes this is going to be what you have to do. I mean, sometimes you just have to look through everything just to find that one little detail that'll set off a chain reaction.
Well, I don't know. I don't think being a guy right now is ideal. That seems like a very fake one diamond. So let's go searching. No. No. Nope. A lot of difficult ones. Nope. A lot of 3 diamonds. He's a 2 diamond. Oh, that's the one I can't figure out. No. No. Nope. Like no one up here, basically. Nope. I think I may have done most of the 1 diamonds already. It's just the 2 that I refuse to do.
You probably got most of the 1 diamonds because you thought they're 1 diamonds, so you probably got them on your initial run through all the memories.
Very true.
So I guess I'm going to have to start doing 2 diamonds because I don't think there's any 1 diamonds left.
I mean, technically there are. You just refuse to do them.
Exactly what I want to do. Okay, well. 2 diamond. We'll do this guy. He's in 2 memories. So he seems... I don't want to say easy, but he seems doable. Alright. You were on the Doom Part 8 and Murder. So let's look at Murder. So, gun deck, first mate. That's the front of the ship. Go back.
We're going the wrong way.
Oh no, that was the right side. Turn around.
Okay, there we go. Where my feet are facing. There we go. There we go. So it's murder. This is Murder 3, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for the 2 diamond dude.
I swear it looks like a barber.
Yeah. Is that you?
You know, he kind of does, yeah.
That is you. Hi.
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up.
Where does he die? Disappeared.
Disappears in the doom.
Someone hit him, I guess. Where are you? You're also a 2 diamond, so I can maybe figure you out. So maybe in the Doom I can figure this guy out. He's wearing a vest. He's got a mustache.
He looks like a barber.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll figure you out somehow. But you're a 3 diamond.
Gonna be Zeus's nemesis throughout this whole thing.
I've already made a lot of nemesis.
There's always one. There's always that one guy who ends up being your nemesis throughout the entire damn thing.
God, I don't even remember who mine was. I'm sure I had one who I was like, I'm going to figure you out.
So
One way or another.
For me, I think it was Maba.
You know what? I'm pretty sure Maba is a lot of people's. I
And
can
yet,
understand
he's
why.
ironically easy.
He is. He is ironically easy. But everybody makes the same mistake with him.
where's the barber?
Center of the
He's
screen.
the one who has a bookmark icon around it.
The what?
Center of the screen.
Oh, there he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, the ones you have bookmarked get that little ribbon around them.
Let me confirm that one more time. A ribbon? I didn't see a ribbon.
Yeah, look, see, he's got a little. There's a ribbon around him to indicate that you've bookmarked him.
On the picture, not like
Yeah,
in the
like
zoom in,
and not on the
where
zoomed
the
in part.
magnifying glass is. It's kind of hard to see. It kind of blends into the background.
I don't see anything. I'm blind.
Like you see, it's like a square around him, except it's like there's a, it's like a, I don't know.
Oh, okay. I barely see it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard to see.
All right, so he's into Doom.
Final part of the Doom, I believe. Well, he disappears technically, so we don't get to see him die.
No, but we do see it. We do see him physically.
Yeah, we'd see him in the last chapter of the Doom. We have to go to Gil.
Gotta go up to the woman's death.
Abigail's body in the captain's quarters.
Yep. I think the barber guy was in front of a family, if I'm not mistaken. No. No. There he is.
Yep.
So I'm going to say for his fate, he drowned. He was pulled off the ship and he drowned. Because if he were to die on here, we would have seen blood or like bits and pieces of him.
True.
So
This is the last we see of him. So
you drowned by a beast. No beast.
No, the Kraken is a foreign enemy. It's from Atlantis.
So unfortunately, because it's in so few memories, it seems like we have to infer who he is from somebody else. Okay, well, so at least I solved his fate. I feel confident about his fate, but now I gotta figure out other people. Like, I don't even know who this guy is. He seems really important. Freaking memories, oh my god. Alright, I mean, first mate, captain, third mate. I mean, it's possible it could be the fourth mate, but again, I need a deduce that. Alright, wish we had an order we can go in. So he dies here. Yeah, that's a brutal death for sure. Oh my god. Escape part 1. No. It's not what I wanted to do. He's got someone here. Soldier of the Sea. Yeah, during the whole bug attack. Then Unholy Captives. Yeah. I guess it'd be helpful if I were to go from earliest to latest account. Instead of working backwards, maybe. But the game kind of conditioned me to go backwards. Maybe I gotta visit Murder Part 2. Oop. There's a lot that happens in that scene. There's so many people in that scene.
oh my god, I'm back. What happened? What'd I miss?
He's trying to figure out where this guy was.
Yeah, a guy with a cap who was on the ground trying to shoot, and he got his face blown off.
That guy.
I'm assuming he's some sort of mate or official because of his uniform. I just don't know which.
Well, what kind of officials are there that you haven't figured out?
Plenty. Let's go to this memory.
Senglao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Beanie guy.
一帮这么就代志。
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company,
There he is.
thus the Crown of England, I sentence
He is just chilling over here.
you to death by firing line.
I will ask this: if you think he's an official, why don't you take a look at your crew manifest and see what officials you have left to figure out?
The crew manifest? Okay. So for me, it's gunner's mate. Well, not official. It's just fourth mate, bosun's mate, and gunner's mate. So that's like of the important roles. He's got to be one of them.
You're also missing the purser and the helmsman. They haven't been identified either.
Glossary. A purser. Money. And a helmsman. Rated seaman to control the ship's wheel and general moment-to-moment navigation. Okay, a seaman. Servant to an officer.
That's a steward.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Okay. Well. He's hanging out with all the officers. I mean, I'm inclined to believe he's the fourth mate, but that'd just be me assuming things. Who are you?
Well, if you have an assumption, why don't you try to find something that will support it or debunk it?
Also haven't figured out this guy either. But he's in a lot of memories too. Who are you? Yeah, don't care. Jeez. I have no idea who I want to
Do
pursue
you know
now.
which one actually got the shot through this guy, by the way?
Yeah, Beanie Guy.
Was it Beanie Guy? I don't
Yes.
remember.
Yeah.
Follow the gun.
Okay, my mistake.
So, Beanie Guy, who's a 1 diamond. Fine, well. I guess I can keep following this guy, see what I learned from him. So, clue number 1. He's with the officials. He's an officer of some sort. That's my first clue.
Tuck that away in for future reference. This is kind of what I mean when I say like you're gonna have to start going through like literally every single memory to just see what evidence you can gather about each person and if that'll eventually lead you to figuring out who they are.
I just wish instead of the map, it just like gave me a list of memories and I can just like jump to them. But whatever. Alright, so if I'm going in chronological order, then the next would be chapter 5. This one. No, yeah, Unholy Captives. So all the way on the lower deck, near the
Right
lazarette.
next to the stairs.
Okay, well, if that's what's going to take. I mean, it's a snowball effect. Once I start figuring out these 2 diamonds, hopefully that'll help me figure out other people.
I do realize, though, you don't know who killed him either.
That's okay. I need to figure out who this guy is. That's it. Alright, this scene.
Pressure here.
Yeah, here's the bosun. Alright, so you are up here. You're keeping people out. You got a gun. So I think that's the butcher. Yep, that's the butcher.
That's the artist.
The artist. Okay.
What is it, buddy? What? What do you want?
Okay, well, clue 2. He doesn't seem to be a high-ranking official, I guess. He's up here trying to keep people away from the murder scene. Or the captain and like all the other officials are down here, and the surgeon. But then again, I don't know if that's really a fair assumption to make. Okay, well,
Keep checking.
keep
You
checking
gotta,
the memories.
you gotta collect all the evidence.
What, am I done with the scene?
I mean, if, is there something else here you think you can use to figure out his identity?
Here? No. He's just keeping people away.
All right, well then, maybe you're done with the scene and you can move on to the next one.
He's got a bunch of memories. I have to like piece things bit by bit.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, I have to walk all the way around. Okay. Okay, so go all the way back here. Click on this so I can.
Once he's bookmarked, I mean, you can just go to the map, and all of the memories he appears in will have a ribbon next to them.
So Soldiers of the Sea might be the next one, 4 and 7, and then it's Escape. And then there's the whole Doom, but the Doom's very messy. All right, so we'll do Soldiers of the Sea Part 4, Orlop deck. So deck up. One of these guys. Yeah, 4.
I think they're the same body. Because 2 people died in this scene. Hey, back to the spider crabs.
Where are you? Where are you? You're the gunner. So that makes sense you're giving arms to people. Alright, so now I gotta find...
One, find him.
It's the guy with the cap. Can't be that hard to find. No. 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 You die very soon. Not him. Wait. That was the first mate. There you are. Hi. What are you doing down there? You're guarding the Orlop deck. No, the cargo deck, I'm sorry. So he's near, once again, he's near other, like, officials. The gunner, he's near the bosun. He might be the bosun's mate, but again, I need to see more to confirm. Now I gotta go to part 7. Alright, so you say go to the map.
Yep. Part 7 is the one that's located behind the, Yep.
Yeah, the one where I screamed in terror.
It was delightful. I loved it.
Alright, this thing.
I said so.
Okay, where are you? This is the one that's kind of hard to see, everyone. Nope.
He is in the scene somewhere. You know that for a fact.
Yeah. There he is. He is speaking with the gunner. Why? me check dialogue. They make for the Lazarus. Secure the hold. No. Gunner's mate. Maybe. He's also been hanging around the bosun as well. So yeah, he's definitely this upper category of people. So I am growing more confident he's one of the mates. But I need... Well, I don't think I'll get conclusive evidence. This is more which theory has the most supporting evidence. And then hopefully I'm right. And then from there I'll just piece together whatever else. So the next part... This is exhausting. Okay, so let me go up. No. I think it's the Doom?
This is the Obra Dinn experience. This is what you paid for.
Oh, I missed somebody in Unholy Captives Part 2. Okay, so gun deck. On the stairs. This guy? Yep. Okay, so who are you hanging out with? Not here.
Watch your foot in.
No.
Give him tea and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Okay, you're up here.
Take it slow.
You're with the gunner again.
One sec, gentlemen.
Why?
There's a pretty shell here.
He has a gun on him at all times, but so do the other officials. Really. Let's got a lot of people here. This seems to be like in a very important scene.
Well, I mean, look at what happened.
Oh, yeah, they're bringing on this cursed thing aboard.
Well, that and also, you know, 2 people just died.
People die in most scenes, my dude.
I know, but I don't think you actually looked up here when you first encountered this scene in your trip through the memories.
Okay, so that is 2 scenes where he's right by the gunner. If I see him a 3rd time with the gunner, I'm going to assume he's the gunner's mate. I think that's a safe assumption to make, yeah? Or conclusion.
Okay, are you asking us?
Well, I mean, if you're in my shoes, that's sort of the thing I'm noticing. I'm gonna go with the ship.
Well, what does the gunner even do?
Well, they distribute the guns and keep... and
You can always check and see.
yeah, military officer in charge of weapons and military procedures of the ship. That looks like a military hat to me. So I am 80% confident he is the gunner's mate. Not 100%. I don't know if I'll ever be 100% confident. So I think next actually is Soldiers of the Snow. Escape? No, the Doom. Not that. So he's in... I know where he is in Part 8. He's like on the ground shooting at something. So let me go with Part 6. I'm glad there's all these, you know, arrows so you can see like the chronological thing of the chapter.
Yep.
Anyway, arrows indicate flow of time. Yeah. Thank you, game. Thank you. Part 6. Top of the...
my cat is high now.
High off catnip.
Mm-hmm. Did you find your catnip toy, sister?
Alright. He's the freaking gunner's mate. Look at him carrying all those guns. Alright. I don't think there's any other... There's no piece of evidence more Yeah, I'm like 100% positive he's a gunner's mate. Hello. Who killed you?
All right. Now, who killed him?
Yeah, if you want to confirm that, you're gonna have to figure out who killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you die?
Although there is something else I would have said.
What about?
when he was speaking to the gunner, what room were they standing in?
He was speaking to the gunner?
Yeah,
What memory?
in the memory behind the wall.
Oh, really now? So that would have been, yeah, the gunner store. Okay, well. Hey, I found something else. I'll take it.
Now you just need to figure out who killed him.
I know. I need to figure out what he died in chapter 9.
Yep.
Chapter 9, I think down here. Yeah, 4. I mean, I guess the uniform can also give it away, but the uniform can also mean a lot of things. You just know he's an official of some sort. Alright, well, hey, it's an identity. I'm not going to whine about an identity. Towards the back. Yeah. Blown with a gun. Alright. Who are you? Okay, so you're actually someone I can figure out who's it too, so I'm going to bookmark you now. So he's got to be another official of some sort. Ah, shoot, Amber Alert. No, it's a tornado warning in my area. That's wonderful.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, anyway, first memory. He was on... Okay, he was... I already saw him on this scene. He was standing away from the other officers on like the left side of the deck in comparison to the body's location. So, so the next memory. Alright. Show memories on deck map. So if I were to follow the flow of time, Soldiers of the Sea, 3, 4.
Well, that's chapter 6. Is he in anything before that? Because murder is chapter 3.
Yeah, but a lot of people are in this scene. He was also Nakaling. He
The
somehow...
last one.
Yep, the last part of the calling.
Where he wasn't shot. Alright, so I want to go to the other earliest chapter, chapter 6. So 6, 3 on the gun deck. Six, 3 on the gun deck. Alright. No, I already am on the gun deck, so... So right by the stairs, I think. Wrong. No, it's just ahead. I think it's the cannon.
Not that one.
No,
Guy
that's the
who's
Doom.
nailed. Guy who's nailed to the wall.
Here we go. Alright, so I gotta find Mr. Hat Guy.
What's going on? Stay back.
I believe you actually just passed him.
I don't think he's wearing a hat at the moment.
Get there. Hey, cat.
There he is. Who are you? I think this is like another chapter where I've already identified Nick, but there's also
I think you figured out those guys.
yeah.
Those two are the carpenter and the carpenter's mate, I believe.
Yeah, the carpenter's mate is saying, "Come on, boss," and that's how you're supposed to figure out which one is the carpenter, which one's the mate.
Yeah, the one who died. There's the carpenter. Beautiful. So he doesn't have his hat. He's wielding a sword. So he's not near anybody important that I know. He's just back here, just obviously fearing for his life. You got more speared people. Yeah. Okay.
Lots of death.
Yeah.
It is a ship of death. You will be at this for a while. When I did the Let's Play, my Let's Play was a total of about 7.5 to 8 hours. Half of that was finding all the memories. The other half was figuring everything out.
Yeah, but if with the rate I'm going, I'm not gonna match your pace. I feel.
My playthrough I think took 10 hours. So
Four.
yeah.
4 bottom of the stairs. That's probably it. No. A little bit ahead. It's this scene again. The double murder. So what were you doing in the scene? You're fighting off the beast. No, you're not. You were knocked over by the beast. No, you're not. Nope. 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 There you are.
Nope,
Nope.
that's
Okay,
not him.
Nope. Nope. You're probably upstairs.
Wait, was there someone in there?
It's the gunner.
Ah,
This is the carpenter again. That's probably him. Yes. So he's a loner. He's not really with anybody. He can fight. But who can wield a sword? Looks like the mates can, I think. I think they have swords.
oh, I mean, there's also that other guy up there who's got a sword. There's another guy running after him upstairs.
Yeah, a lot of people have
Right
swords.
to the
So I'm
right.
not sure you should really be basing who can and can't wield swords.
Yeah.
It's a nice sword, though.
Well, he's got like a scimitar here, and this looks like a typical pirate sword over here. A cutlass. Okay, so right now I don't know much about him. He doesn't seem to be with the officers much, even though he does wear a hat. Okay, so maybe I'll get lucky with being a 2-diamond that there's just something obvious about him. Alright, Alright, I just saw that one. So now it's the Doom.
Well, wasn't there one in the Calling, Part 4 or Part 6?
Yeah, there was. That means I have to go back outside. I think, yeah, well, it's one of the corpses. I don't have to jump through any of the corpses. Just go right to the end.
The one on the far right.
Far left, you mean?
Well, I was speaking in terms of your position when you were heading towards it.
You're...
Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Alright, what part of the ship are you in? Let me figure that out. You are on the...
If you
you-
just
Third
open
deck.
up the map when
Yeah,
you're
if you just
standing in
open up
front
your
of him,
map,
you'll see your
obviously.
footprints.
Yeah, your feet will tell you where you are on the ship.
Right now?
Yeah, if you just open it right now.
I'm on the Orlop deck, it seems? Right outside?
No, you're on the ground, but he's probably like a level up or two or so.
So right now it's showing the purser's office. But it's also showing... Alright, so, feet. I'm on the third deck, but I'm looking up. In that case, the room he's in is... Here's windows, window, window. I am positive he is the fourth mate. You're the fourth mate.
Didn't he kill the other guy?
Yeah, so then that should be a memory done. So that was escape.
The escape.
Fourth mate. Yeah!
Hey!
Oh my gosh, we're getting it figured out.
He was the gunner's mate.
And that is
That is
Patrick.
Patrick
That was
O'Hagan.
Patrick O'Hagan. And she was Claude.
Yep. So I got two more, the 2 diamonds complete. Yay.
Now here's the question. Who was he killed by?
I
Because
guess
I know.
it was in that trail where it was, oh, the gunner's mate was killed by the guy who then immediately got killed by someone else.
he was
Killed
clubbed.
him.
Oh, wait.
Beanie guy. I,
I'm
Ah!
Beanie Guy.
I guess I can try and figure out Beanie guy. I mean,
Perfect.
Beanie guy. Beanie guy.
Wait.
Combination of Beanie Guy and the other guy is the Zeus's nemesis.
Why
Fine.
not go back to those memories?
I'm just gonna do Beanie guy right now. He's got to be in an obvious location. He survived to the very last day, the very last chapter, so he has to be someone important. Cool, so that's good to know that most of the mates, if not all the mates, wear hats. But I think I ran out of mates. Well, there's the bosun's mate. And that's the only mate left. I know about Martin Perot, even though he's not confirmed, but we know John Davis is correct because that solved one of them. So bosun's mate, and then I don't know who the purser or the helmsman are. Okay, so Beanie guy, hey buddy, where's your first memory?
Probably
No
this
memory
scene
with it.
right here.
Wasn't Escape Part 6?
Oh no, he's in a bitter cold.
He's also in Loose Cargo.
Oh, he's in loose cargo too. Jeez, dude, you're just everywhere.
Yeah, but I don't. Well, I guess I should make an assumption. So if I can spot where he is, maybe that will help give a clue. Okay. Back to the very beginning. Gotta find you, Beanie guy. Alright, Beanie guy. I know you're probably up here somewhere. Is that you?
There he is.
What are you doing up there? He's just carrying stuff. So it doesn't really tell me much, honestly. Just like the other guy is also another 1 diamond. He's on the 3rd deck carrying cargo. He wasn't involved with the accident, so whatever. Gotta find Beanie Guy here in Bitter Cold. Bitter Cold was on this stack. Yeah. By the surgery. The corpse is on the ground. All the way on the other side of the ship. Part 1. Beanie Guy, where are you? Where are you?
Sayed? Sayed Uto. Good deal.
None of these are Beanie Guy. There's numbers on here. What does that mean? 51. Can that be it? I'm gonna keep that in mind. Just to confirm, his hammock number 54. Oh jeez. Salman Syed was crew number what? Aha! Okay, there's a connection. Cool. That's why he's one. That's why he's 1 diamond. Fuck you. Moving on.
Gosh, you figured out the trick.
I never figured out this puzzle. You want to know something? Open up the book for this particular chapter.
Okay.
Look at just how many people are said to be present. It says 22 others are present here.
But they're all covered by blankets, so ha.
Well, all
Yep.
but about 7 of them. I never figured this out. I think I noticed the numbers but didn't make the connection.
Oh, so in that case, you're... Well, that says X. That
Yep, game's not going to give you that one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no one else. But where's Beanie Guy?
Well, he's got to be in this scene somewhere, and there's a bunch of people in the hammocks.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, Beanie Guy's in one of the hammocks.
We just can't... Obviously, we can't see him. Well, could we see a beanie? No. I doubt we'll see a beanie. Everyone's just snoring and sleeping. So wow, the game counts this. If they were sleeping in the hammock, it counts, even though you can't physically interact with them or see them. Okay. I wonder if one of the hammocks are empty. That might be a clue for something. Is that empty? I don't think so. Maybe it is empty, I don't know.
Are one of the hammocks over by the sick guys empty or anything?
Yeah, that one's strung up. 53 is empty. What could that mean? 53 is the other Indian. But he could just be this guy. 53, 54, 51. This is not 52? I mean, can't make an assumption. Need evidence. 54. I mean, 39, 40, 38, 39, 45. I could hazard guess. I don't see 52 anywhere. And if you're 53, I mean, I could be correct. Sweet.
Yep.
That's a group.
This is the big trick to Obra Dinn. Figuring out that the hammock numbers refer to the crew members.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So all the Indian crew's been pretty much been settled.
Yep. And interestingly enough, you look on the diagram, you see that the Indian crew is actually all sitting next to each other. They're all good friends and partners with each other.
Yeah. Yeah. So even with the X, it's like deductive reasoning. I mean, I don't see 52, so I assume that's 52. So, okay.
Well, also those for the Indian passengers, and you're given the identities of the other three, so he has to be the last Indian passenger.
That too. And the 3 Russians over here, of course. But my search is for Beanie Guy, and I won't rest until I find him. I wonder how obvious that clue's got to be for Beanie Guy.
I just remembered the clue for Beanie Guy. I'm not going to say anything, but I remember what it is.
He's 1 diamond. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. You missed something pretty obvious on your first run through.
Alright, Beanie Guy. I think 6 might be the next chapter.
One of those said 5.
Captives.
No, a couple of them say 5 actually.
Captives and... No, it's just 1. Captives part 2.
No, there's like 4.
No,
Oh,
but
wait,
I
hold on.
bookmarked
No,
them.
this is the entire deck map.
Yes. So, see the bookmark? So,
Yeah, so he's just in the 1.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Unholy Captives. This is probably it. Yep. Beanie Guy, where art thou?
Doing stuff. Probably above deck, I had to guess. I don't actually know where he is in the scene.
Nope. Oh, there he is. Beanie Guy, you are inspecting the mermaid corpse. No,
That's
the
not a
corpse.
mermaid
Not a mermaid.
corpse.
This leads to memory 1. I'm surprised Beanie Guy didn't bother coming up here until this scene. So
All the other scenes are down below, so...
Yeah, so Beanie Guy's with the bosun. He's with the surgeon. He's with the surgeon's mate. And he's with probably a random seaman. Okay, so the only other people on my crew thing that could be like, you know, important, that's not like passenger or other stuff, is bosun's mate, purser, helmsman. That's it. The purser's the guy that handles funds. The helmsman is the guy that navigates.
Yep.
And the bosun, let me remind myself what he does.
Bonus bosun's like general all-purpose guy.
Yeah, and equipment.
I'd say maybe keep looking through things.
Yep, gotta keep going through the memories.
Collect the evidence.
That's what I'm doing. Okay, that's it for chapter 5 for Beanie Guy. Now it's off to chapter 6, maybe. Or 8. No. 7. 7's a new.
He's probably in
6.
6
Yeah.
somewhere. Oh, yep, there he is.
6 part 1, 6 part 2. All on the main deck.
Get to see the incredible lightning strike again.
Yep. Beanie Guy. No. I'm surprised Beanie Guy's up here.
And
Or
you're not gonna find Beanie Guy up there.
no.
Beanie Guy's down there.
It's counting everybody down there.
Yep.
I can't highlight them. Ugh.
Nope.
I mean, they're all pretty much doing the same thing.
Yeah. They're all tugging on this rope. Part 2? Yep. Alright, Beanie Guy.
Oh, look, there you go. Now you can see everybody who was tugging the rope.
Beanie Guy is freaking out as he should. Everyone's on the rope here.
Well, they were on the rope.
Yeah. So he's near the carpenter. Not the carpenter.
That's not the carpenter.
My bad. Who is this guy? Just more people that are going to die.
That's all you are to me.
A lot of seamen. He's near a lot of seamen. Maybe. At least one confirmed seaman. 2 seamen. So yeah, these are probably mostly, if not all, seamen. Does that mean the seaman himself?
Man, there is so much Seaman on here.
Or could it mean something else? Because I feel like Beanie Guy's got to be important. He was part of the firing squad. He's the guy who killed one dude.
Yeah, but I mean, who else is part of the firing squad? You have a couple of people named on the firing squad at this moment.
True.
I was on the Doom. No, I was doing chapter 6.
Yeah, you're on chapter 6. Does he show up anywhere else in chapter 6?
No.
Doesn't look like it.
So he just sticks with the Seaman crew. So now I'm on chapter 8.
You're
7.
on chapter
7.
7.
The Doom.
Part
Okay.
2.
Yep. This is where the artist dies. The famous shitting scene.
Oh yay, we get to hear that one again.
Wonderful. You've gone from a deck of seamen to a boat filled with shit.
Yep.
Yay.
Well, that's interesting.
Is he sleeping again? I swear he's sleeping again. That motherfucker. I mean, there's people that, not here, but there are some people sleeping.
There are, but there are also people upstairs.
Who are you? First mate steward. So he likes to hang out on the main deck. No, that's not Beanie Guy.
Beanie Guy must be sleeping then.
Yeah. That's mean game. You gotta count the scenes that he's sleeping in, but you can't select them.
Well, I mean...
Very mean. Third mate. That might be it. No, I'm on the Doom now, so... The Doom. Part 3, Part 4. Once I saw... if I do solve Beanie Guy tonight, that's all I'm going to do.
Sounds about right. It is 11:17.
Yeah, Beanie Guy, Chapter 3. So it's right by the cannons being fired. Almost. There's one here. Yeah, right here. Beanie Guy. That's him. He is prepping cannons. Topman. So there's even some Topman below deck.
Well, this is also much later on. Around this point, some of them might be doing other tasks in order to complete things. Plus, they're kind of being attacked, so
All hands
everyone's
on
just
deck.
going, get out of bed and do something.
Yeah, so he's on the gun deck. So he hung out on the top deck. He hung out on the gun deck during the battle. So top
Well,
deck.
it was implied he may have been asleep, and he was sleeping on the gun deck. So
Yeah.
he was probably just, oh shit, I need to do something now.
Okay, chapter 4 is just right next to it.
Yeah, that was when those two guys got shot and blown up.
You're probably still around here. Yeah. Not much else. You just fired the cannon and disaster. Is there anything on the ship? There's a bosun mate. I don't think I've done that so far. Have I ever stepped inside this room? I could in the real world. I don't think I've done the bosun mate yet. I have not. What's in this room? The mate. Not much. Just the ruined cannon. A bed. And some other random stuff. Okay. And the bosun's office. I'm not sure what that is.
It's a whistle that you often see the bosun wearing in the memories.
Really?
The mate, yeah. He doesn't have a whistle, but he has this. What is that?
It's like a rope.
I feel like I've seen that before. Onwards. So, follow the path. Up, up, up. Alright, that's it for this chapter. Now it's the,
The escape,
Escape.
I believe.
Yep. So he's in Escape 2 and 3. Wow, okay, I'm actually moving through Beanie Guy's memories rather quickly. Not sure that's a good thing, though. I am picking up clues. But hopefully I can figure out the one thing that explains why he's a one diamond.
Last one.
Okay, so
Move quick.
I went that way. So there he is again. Beanie Guy's just still in the top deck. He is with who? He's with the first mate. And then this murder goes on. Sorry, so Beanie Guy moving towards the scene. Beanie Guy. 3. So he just arrives
Let them go!
just afterwards. Apparently, Cross is like, you can figure out this woman. I'm like, can I?
Well, honestly, considering you've found every memory, it's assuming you can figure out everyone at this point.
Yeah, every face is going to be unblurred now because you have walked through every memory. So you technically have all the information the game has to offer.
Alright, well, he's just walking up the stairs. He came from this direction. Let's see what he ends up doing next. Because the end doesn't really give much. No. The escape, 4, 5, and 6. So it's all second deck.
Yep. Now I believe we're in the scene where he kills a guy. Not that one. Wait, is it that one?
No, that one.
Maybe it is that one. Nope, we're not in that scene yet.
Nope. So, Beanie Guy, where are you? Might be upstairs. Yes. So he came from investigating that murder with the first mate. He has a club in his right hand, but he knows how to handle cannons and other things. Okay, so Beanie Guy's about to come down here. I think, yeah,
Next one is literally right on top of you.
he's on 4, 5, and 6, yeah? So the rest of
Yep.
the end.
Yeah, he's in the rest of the escape.
Now it's just time to kill somebody. Let me look at the dialogue then. What's all this, you damn fool? I may have to look at the dialogue preceding this or during the other scenes to help. Okay, so this is where he kills, and what do you do after you kill him? Where's 6?
6 is
The
in
room with
the
the midshipman,
Yep, in the midshipman's cabin.
where the blood goes.
So people I find here are likely midshipmen. There's not that many of them.
Oh no! You're cut!
Don't.
Beanie Guy's just chilling.
Bear
Hey,
up,
just
son.
kill the guy.
I'll stay with you.
Don't leave me. Babs, son, I'll stay with you. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best. Well, there's a name drop here. I don't think I've ever identified Brennan.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye,
to pull him back to save him.
you tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
Who is Brennan? Big question.
Well, who's talking?
Well, the guy looking over the dying person here. Which would be first mate. The first mate is telling Brennan. Are you Brennan? Let me check the name. Brennan? Shoot.
You could just hover over him, and then you won't get all the ones you've already named.
There's
A
Brennan
seaman.
right there.
Oh! That's him! He's listening to the guy over here. Yeah, that makes sense. This guy's Brennan. So he's not crew or anything.
Well, he is
Well,
crew.
well,
but
he is crew, yeah.
He's not officer, yeah.
And if he's the one who killed the other guy in the
Yep,
previous
so-
one,
Oh, I gotta go to the memory.
you don't need to go into the memory, just go to the page.
And
And this guy.
not
Not
that
that
guy,
guy, the other guy.
The other guy.
Yeah, John Davies. Whacked by Brennan. Yes! Beanie guy!
Oh, you finally figured out his name.
The
Yeah.
name that was openly said in the chapter, which is why he was a one triangle.
There you go. Everything involving Beanie Guy. Ah, beautiful. I can...
Congratulations, you're about halfway done.
What is that, 27, 24? 27, I think.
Probably something around that.
Yeah, it's gotta be 27. Okay. So-
He is name dropped, and he is holding his hand up to his ear to indicate that he's the one who's like catching that his name was said.
Wow. I can't believe I missed that. It's like Brennan. What? I never figured out who that guy was, and there you go. And I fooled myself the whole time. I thought he was, an officer. No, he's just a seaman. Somehow survives to the end, and ends up being killed by the captain.
Yep.
There is one more clue in this particular page for someone else's name, but we'll probably look at that in the next time, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do get another name drop. Pete, but we don't know who Pete is yet.
No, I think Pete, as far as the crew goes.
Well,
There's-
we know the name Pete, we just don't know
There's
who he
Peters.
is.
Yeah. Could be-
Peters seems... Oh, there's another Peter.
Yeah, there's two Peters, so
Well,
it's got to be a main drop for something else. But now I gotta wonder who could be the bosun's mate. I guess follow the bosun. Maybe I can find the mate nearby. If he's ever in his office, and the purser and the helmsman. I feel like these will be people. Maybe I can find them in their office, or maybe I can find them doing something that suggests, hey, that's them. I thought for sure Brennan was going to be one of these guys, but no.
Nope.
I had an inkling it was going to be a seaman, and there you go. He's a seaman, and it makes sense. It makes a whole lot of sense. Congratulations, you have made it to the end of the game, even though you died, but still. Good job. Good job, Beanie Guy.
Third to last person to die.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. I think the game automatically saves. I'm just gonna step out of the memory.
Yep.
yeah.
But now I think now you're starting to understand what the game is requiring of you to deduce from the information it gives
Indeed.
you.
It's difficult, but hey, I mean, I'm going at it as best I can. I'm glad I found the number on the thing, because I'm like, okay, if I can't find a literal name, maybe I can find something else. And there you go.
Yep, that's going to be the kind of thing you have to look for. Is like, well, names aren't an option. So is there an identifying feature that will tell me who this person is?
Yeah. Too bad the beanie doesn't really tell much. I did figure out
Just
this
has his
guy.
name sewn on the beanie. That's the bosun.
Yeah. Where's his office? It's not far, but anyway. I'm out. Auto-saved. Yes.
Oh, this has been enjoyable.
30 fates. Exactly
Yep.
halfway.
Indeed.
We got another quarter done tonight. Awesome.
Yeah, but it's going to get harder. And I worry what's coming ahead, but if
Are
I
you
keep...
sure it'll get harder? I mean, the more you figure out, the less you have to
Yes.
the less you have to actually work through in order to be like to puzzle out who everybody is. Because I mean, eventually you're only going to have a handful of names You know,
And
with our
fortunately, when you get to almost all of them solved, you're only up to like 10 or so. It starts going, okay, let's make this a little easier, and we'll reveal the ones you get every 2.
that only
Once you
happens
get
when
to the
you
last couple.
yeah, that only happens when you get to the last 4 because y- you figure out 58 of the 60 deaths because, you know, if you haven't noticed, you haven't seen 2 people die yet.
No,
No.
I
2
thought
of
there's.
them are not among the missing or among the bodies.
Ah, okay, okay.
Specifically, no, I shouldn't say their names, even if you've identified them.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I mean, we don't have to say what their names are.
So sorry, I think you mentioned there was like a way the game helps me find other people. Did I deduce that yet, or I have still not noticed what the game has? Um, I don't know. You mentioned like the game does something else that will help me guide my way to other people.
The big trick I was referring to was the hammock trick, which you figured out.
Oh, cool.
Knowing that the hammock's numbers refer to the crew members, that's like the big hint that helps a lot with this game.
The hammock trick I didn't figure out on my playthrough. Anyone who was those kinds of things, I ended up actually guessing. Those 4 Indians, for example, sure, one of them I knew. The other 3, I would rotate through the names to try and figure it all out.
I think I deduced like 2 of them, and then I think like the others I just name dropped because they were sleeping in it. All right, but cool.
Well, I mean, that's the game's intended method of figuring out, because like there literally is no other information you can use to figure out who some of those Indians are. It's literally like, okay, what's the number of the hammock they're sleeping in? That's literally the only clue you're given.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks. I will catch y'all next week then. Y'all have a good night and good night,
Not a
stream.
problem. You too.
All right, night, everybody.